Right, what's up guys? Let me just turn that down a bit. We're going to be eating this Goodfella deep pan baked. They're usually on special offer for $1.50 in Sainsbury's, so when they're on offer I normally get a couple and just stick them in the freezer. There you go, boom, pizza. And if you see some funny effects happen in this video, you know, it's because I'm using the Cyberlink Power Director editing. Alright, we'll leave it as that. So yeah, we didn't get a McDonald's feast on Saturday because I went down McDonald's. I got my item. I wanted to get something, and I had some nuggets, 20 nuggets on the side. And when I got home, they didn't have the thing in the bag, and I was fucking fuming. I didn't want to go back down there and cause a fuss. It ruined my mood to do anything. So I just longed the video off and just ate the nuggets as they were. So yeah, we've got this cheese. I like the cheese one. It's probably the better one. The pepperoni one's okay, but I don't know. We've got cheese today. We'll let it cool down a bit. It's piping hot at the moment. So yeah, I don't know what sort of effects I can do in this Power Director, but I think I need this video editing so I can record things and just snip bits out that I don't want. But for years, since I've been doing YouTube, I've always done everything one take. Everything's been done in that one take. If anything happens, I just cut the video and then I have to do it all again. I can never do it and then just snip out little bits that I don't want. So we're breaking down some boundaries here, breaking down barriers. And I've got loads of ideas that I could do for videos. If I can record things, go out and about and record things, experiment with things. And I could do some Sonic compilations. I could do loads of things. Just watch, pay attention, keep an eye on my channel. We've got a bit of metallic madness. I'm liking all of these Sonic remixes, all these like stage remixes, and the way they tweak it and put like they enhance the music, and then sometimes they add things. It's just so good. I haven't found a bad one yet. They've all been good. So I can just randomly pick one. I'm gonna make a playlist and put all my favourites in there, and maybe I can just start a video like this and then just, instead of having one looping, it can just go into the next one. So right now we're at the end. The only thing I don't like about this one is I don't like when the end fades and there's too much silence instead of, so it can start again. There you go. You can normally get these for $1.50. When they're on special offer in Sainsbury's, that's how much they are. I never pay full price when they're like £2.50 or £3 a pizza. Fuck that. That's what I do in Sainsbury's when I go around shopping. When things are on offer, that's when I get it. When I get it when they're on offer, for like 2-3 weeks, I like stack up on it. I double up and triple up, and then when they are not on offer, if I don't get it, you got to show these supermarkets that you're not going to pay for it, because that's what they do. They put it on a reduced price, and you buy it, and they think you're hooked on it. Oh yeah, you like that, and then they suddenly put the item back on full price to test whether you'd pay it or not. Like you go around, you think, oh, it's only an extra 50p. And then you end up stacking things up, and then before you know it, you've spent a fortune. Yeah, look at that. Like in this virus, I don't think I can even mention the word. You can't even mention the word on YouTube and you get demonetized and you get whatever you can get in. But these news outlets can talk about it though. It's getting worse, isn't it? Because like I said, they're letting people come in and out. They're They're bringing people back to the countries and letting people move around, and suddenly it spreads even worse. And the only reason they're doing it because they don't want to. They don't want the economy to crash. These dirty airline companies, they're going to lose out money now because people don't want to. People are going to think, right, I don't want to travel, so they're not buying plane tickets. Equals no money, innit? And who wants to, how much it costs to run a plane on a flight? Who wants to run a flight when you've only got like 5-10 people on board compared to like 100 or whatever, or 50 odd or whatever? These airline companies make a fucking fortune. Just think how much it costs, how much they make like per flight. Like you think like depending on how much the ticket is. Like when I was going to Japan like 10 years ago, I think the tickets were like £600, like £700, like go and come back. And they'll be a little bit cheaper if you have like a stopover. One time I stopped over in Helsinki, and one time I stopped on the way back in Turkey, Istanbul. And when I go to Thailand, I go straight there, and sometimes, I think twice, on the way back, I had to stop in Hong Kong and then come back. And I remember the Hong Kong airport, that was huge, huge. I nearly missed my flight. I had to walk for fucking ever. And one time when I went to Japan, I went to Osaka. I had to stop in Helsinki. No, where did I stop? I stopped in Turkey. I stopped in Turkey on the way there, and then Turkey to Osaka. And then, because I was the only foreigner on the plane, it was Japanese tourists going from Turkey back to Japan, and I had to like get off my plane and quickly link to another flight, and I had to run. It was like late at night. I had to run, and I nearly missed it. Missed the flight, and I would have been stuck in Turkey. That it was nuts. I had to run. It was so timely. I think one of the flights was late or something, and I didn't pick my baggage up because I had to pick my baggage up in Turkey and check them in. And my luggage was left in Turkey. And when I arrived in Japan, I was expecting my luggage to be there, and it weren't. It was still in Turkey. And I think they apologised to me, and I had to come back to the airport a couple of days later to pick up my shit. So I was stinking for a couple of days. But at the time, I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought, oh yeah, whatever, it didn't bother me. But looking back, I could have made a big issue there. Like I could have got compensation and everything. I didn't get nothing because I didn't say nothing. But looking back at it now, I could have got like a big compensation for that. Then losing my luggage. Because if I stopped in Turkey to get my bags to recheck them in, I would have missed the flight because I was running anyway. Now I remember getting on the flight, and it was full of Japanese people. There was no foreigner in sight. It was just me, and the look on their faces. I remember walking down the aisle to my seat. I think, where's this cunt come from? I don't know what I'm talking about there. Well, my opinion on this, I guarantee you, it's gonna kick off even worse when that Olympics starts. When everyone starts travelling all around the world to Japan to go and watch the Olympics, catch the virus, and then bring it back home. And the thing is, you get the symptoms appear late, so you can have it, spread it around, and then get the symptoms late. And at the same while you just suddenly got the symptoms, you've already passed it on to someone else. They know what they're doing. These sneaky fuckers. People in the background. These news outlets only let you see what they want you to see. Same with these terrorist attacks. Or when something violent happens, they know what's going on. Like if it was planned or not. Like when there's a terrorist attack, like someone gets slaughtered in the street. I won't say their name, but them terrorist attacks. They have contact with the terrorists to confirm if it was them or not. Like when the Islamic State did something, the news outlet will say, so-called. They always use these words, the lingo. They use the same lingo every time. So-called Islamic State claimed this. So how are they in contact with this terrorist organisation to confirm it? So who are they talking to get the confirmation? Say, yeah, that was us. That was our boys that did that. And when it's not them, that did it, they claim it as something else. Like they had an attack in Germany and migrants were the victims. There was a couple people got stabbed or something, and when they found out that it was a German person that did it, at first they said, oh, they don't know whether it was a terrorist attack or not. They don't know, but when they know it was one of their own, like when it was a German that did it, now they're calling it a racial attack. It was a racist attack. But when migrants are the ones doing the killing, it's mental health. Mentally ill, but when you see the lingo, how they use the same lingo, the same words every time. Allegedly, they use that one a lot as well. Right, we had the one that, like I just said, where someone went on a rampage and stabbed a couple people, and then just a couple days ago, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, a car ran through some carnival, something that happened in Germany. And they always say, oh, we don't know, they claim it was an accident. You don't accidentally just ram your fucking car into a crowd. They use that technique a lot. It must be a nightmare. You're just walking down the street and then suddenly, a fucking vehicle just mounts the pavement. And then once the event was ended, they get on the phone or get on the internet. Was that yours? Was that one of yours? Yeah, it was one of ours. So they've got each other in their phone books or on their phone contact list. Let's have a look what else is going on. We had this nearly said it, this virus. Oh wow. And you got this idiot, look, Prince Harry. Don't just call me Harry. Don't call me Prince. But they're like cutting themselves off from the royalty. I don't really understand what's going on there. And he's making a big deal out of it. Fucking mad. Look, this guy, look, Pokemon Go tribute to late YouTuber Etika. He's the one that killed himself. He killed himself. Fucking that's it. They praise him. Oh yeah, mental health. Poor him. You killed yourself, right? in religion's eyes, you go straight to hell. So no two ways about it. You're gone. You're dead, burning. As bad as life gets, it's killing yourself, isn't it? It shows you how weak you are, like, mentally. Like. And this is what I wanted to talk about last Saturday. This boxing match. Yeah, if I say anything about this guy, his fan base, which still exists, he's got an army of fans that will come and destroy my channel. They'll come in and troll me, abuse me, bully me, just for my opinion on that. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. Desmond Etika, which was it this time last year or something? Died 29. These people don't know how good they've got their lives, like how you're living in America, the stuff that you've got, and the luxuries that you've got, to just fucking kill yourself like that. It's just disgusting. Like, one thing I'm jealous about you Americans is the skate parks that you get built. Every time I see you've got a new skate park. It's some paradise luxury skate plaza, like this massive open space for you to skate in, and then you go and do that. Like, you've got all these things to go and enjoy life. Like, you've got basketball courts, tennis courts, skate parks, swimming pools, baseball fields. You've got a slew amount of choice when it comes to food. All these fast food chains, all these burger restaurants, chicken restaurants, pizza restaurants, seafood restaurants, barbecue restaurants. You've got all this open space for you to just go and fucking kill yourself. You don't know how bad people are living out there. Go and take a trip to the Middle East, or like the people that live in poverty, and see how they're living, and you might appreciate life a bit more. Mad. So he kills himself and he gets a mural, but then if someone dies in a terrorist attack, they're forgotten about. I mean, my life's a bit shit at the moment, but I don't think I'll ever just kill myself. I'm going to leave those crusty bits. They're a bit rock hard. If I try and eat them, I'll probably end up breaking my teeth or something. So that was a Wednesday lunch sort of thing. Goodfellas, deep hand. Peace.